where is home to me? I think if you look at it from the outside in, it looks a bit rough. It's not aesthetically pleasing. You'll look at the shops, you'll look at the pavement, the roads, you'll see all the potholes, you'll see all the flaws. And it's, at first it's like, bro, like, this is dirty as, this is a dirty place. But if anything, it's more about the people.
Definitely is Whakamaru Megakino.
Why?
Because that's probably where I brought up my family and where I was a child, and that's where memories are.
No.
No. We've been very fortunate because the house that I'm staying in now belongs to us, and it always has since I was like, not too sure, little. So we've always had like a secure place to stay, to call ours. And yeah, so not from my experience.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think most people struggle every day. I struggle. I struggle because I have a mortgage I pay down at Whakamaru and I pay rent here. So, and the rent in Auckland is quite horrendous.
Because when you check the rooms, there are only 3 beds, a bed in each room, and he asked me, where do I sleep? And my 6-7-year-old stupid ass, I said, I sleep in the garage. I sleep in the garage with my parents. And yeah, oh my gosh, am I gonna cry? Am I really gonna cry? Yeah, and then we got in trouble for that, and so I think a short time after that we had to move. And I think it's because of what I said. Yeah, that was challenging. Yeah.
I had a cousin who couldn't afford to live in a house, so he used to sleep in his car at the bowling alley at Manukau. It was either there or the Manukau car park, and he would shower at the Papatoi pools because it was free at that time. We used to always invite him to come sleep like at our house, but he would, I don't know why, he just didn't want to. He always liked to stay in his car. We also invited him, he could sleep in his car in our driveway because it was safer, or like outside the church, but he just felt more, I don't know, home in his own car.
All I saw was this white man coming in and asking me where I slept. Why not tell him the truth? Like, obviously I got a grounding for it, I got a hiding, but yeah, if I look back at it then I'm just like, I was only a little kid.
Living down in the middle of the North Island or the Waikato area has been a problem, as in my children have had to leave home to actually get the jobs that they require here in Auckland or in a more cosmopolitan area where the jobs are available. So where jobs are available, not necessarily the best places to live, as in cost-wise. So even though we chose to live in the Waikato area, our families have had to leave and have had to cover the costs of living, especially in the Auckland area. It's very expensive.
And it's unfair, it's heartbreaking, especially when you actually see these people like under the bridge or on the streets, and they can't afford to stay in like even a normal house. Like, doesn't even have to be a flash house, like a normal 2-bedroom house, because they can't afford to pay the rent, or they can't afford to pay whatever's left after Winds pays it.
Yeah, if they start out like that, they start with situations where they're having to change up their living arrangements, where they're having to sleep in a garage or sleep on the floor on a mattress, or sleep in a car, sleep outside. I wouldn't want that for anybody.
In my family, no, not really. But I do think that young people have struggled. If they didn't have their family to help them out, there would be struggles.
I think, honestly, for me, even if we didn't live in Otara, South Auckland, and we moved like to the Philippines or to Niue or Vietnam or whatever, as long as I have my husband and my kids with me, that will be where my home is.
Yeah, my parents are leaving in 2 to 3 years. So for me, being the youngest, that pushes me to think like, what am I gonna do? And
What are you gonna do?
I'd probably be more at home in the likes of Whakatane and Te Puke and Tauranga, than down up here. And that's it in a nutshell.
Mm.
And you're telling me this you call up here home? Is this
No.
home for you? Where's your home?
I don't know. I like to say yes just because I was brought up here, but that's like a different time and era. I can't really say for like the future, what the future holds in this place of Otara, but maybe not, I don't know.
Why are you so unhappy?
Because it's one foot in front of the other.
But yeah, change the way you think. Educate yourself with the housing crisis and what we're going through now. Now that there has been an election, now that there will be a corrupt system, now that there will be no Māori representatives in the parliament, now that Māori, Pacific Islanders in particular, brown skin in general, they won't have a voice anymore. There will be no voice for them in parliament. In a country where the native indigenous people are brown. Value everything you have before it's taken away.